I started the business in 2004. I had been doing consultancy and sort of freelance work on and off for a couple of years, but then I had a full-time job at a couple of different places, but over a 4-year period. So kind of pre-2000, doing some on and off freelance work, and then 2004 I went, right, I'm going to do it. It was a bit touch and go for the first year, and we have grown from me being by myself to the first staff member came on at about the 6-month mark. I think I worked by myself for 6 months. Then someone came to give me some help part-time, and then she was full-time, and then we're now at 54 people. So that is 17 and a bit years, I guess. The business changed. We did a rebrand in 2009. So from 2004 to 2009, the first 5 years, we were Simmat and Associates. And people would say, well, what does Simmat Associates do? And so in 2009, I went, well, we do best practice certification. So we just called it best practice certification, call it what it is. And we've grown the certification side of the business. What we've come to realize from working with clients over that period of time is that there's 2 other things that we've become really good at, and they ask us to help with. And one is to motivate and train them to be able to grow and scale their companies. They ask us for advice on what they should do, what decisions they should make, what direction they should go in. And so Next Practice was created to help with that. And then also we get lots of phone calls with, hey, somebody's just resigned, or we've just fired somebody, can you help us find somebody? And so we created Best Practice Talent. So we kind of leverage those 2 opportunities. Separately to all of that, inside Best Practice Talent, I've always been a great fan of psychometric testing and recommending that. And so we started purchasing a product, and then we went, this product's really good, so we now on-sell that to our customers as well. And that's our psychometric testing product in the recruitment phase. So that's kind of a bit of a history. Hundreds of people have come and gone from the business over those years, and we've worked with probably, we say we've worked with about 25,000 companies, but it's probably more like 200,000 companies when you actually consider the people that we've actually helped, but maybe they haven't paid us. So there's probably been about 25,000 companies that have paid us money for services over the 17 years. But I give out so much free advice, and we get so many messages back from people that watch our YouTube videos, or do things we suggest online, or interact with us in social media, and we're an integral part of their company, but they just don't pay us any money. So that's hundreds of thousands. And if you look at the views, the millions of views on our YouTube channel, that kind of describes it. A couple of other points in time which are worth mentioning. We have been full tilt on YouTube now for about 6 years. And we've done over 1,000 videos on YouTube. That's got I think it's over about 2 million views now. And then in 2020, we did 36,000 social media posts across all of our platforms as kind of a benchmark during the 2020 pandemic. We went, actually, we're going to go even harder, and we went super hard. And then that meant that we put some pretty good numbers on our financial reports, but more importantly, we were able to help people. So that was all free content. 36,000 pieces of free content to help businesses during the pandemic. And now we are spending time in 2021 perfecting the art. And you can see that in our LinkedIn content.